Hello, my friends. This is Truth Be Told Tarot, and I am so glad to be back with another timeless speaker card reading. So, actually, today's speaker card reading is going to be a redo of the one I recorded last week, which was titled "Should Your Passion Be Your Career?" Now, the reason I want to do it is because I'm not so happy with the result. I won't say the reading is crappy or anything because I believe that some of the message did resonate, but I feel like it's perhaps a little bit more confusing here and there. So I want to do a more structured and focused reading this time. So what we will do is that I will first pull some oracle cards as the general theme for your reading and as an anchor point for the direction of your reading. Then we will pull tarot cards to answer what is your true passion. How much money will you make from it if you decide to turn it into your career? What are the other advantage if you turn your passion into your career, and what are the sacrifice that you have to make if you decide to take that route? And then we will conclude the reading with some summary and closing advices from the spirit. Now we have 3 piles here as usual. This is pile number 1, 2, and 3. So choose the pile or the color pencil that you feel you are most drawn to. Don't overthink it. Just follow your first instinct, follow your gut feeling. And the timestamp as usual will be in the description box below and in the comment section, so you can jump right ahead to your reading. Hey, pile number 1, how are you guys doing? So if you feel drawn to the Crystal Visions Tarot or this black color pencil, this is going to be your reading on should you make a career out of your passion, or you can put it like, can you make money or can you get rich by doing your passion? So this is actually a redo of pick a card that I recorded last week. I wasn't happy with the result back then. I don't know why, because I don't know, I just feel like I could have done better, so that's why I am re-recording it. So let's get started. So I have prepared some pre-shuffle and pre-pulled oracle cards as the overall theme of your reading, or as like an anchor point. Like these cards will show you the direction of your reading, okay? But first of all, I just want to know, for my pile number 1, which choose the Crystal Visions Tarot, what is the passion, or what are the passion that they want to turn into a career? What are their greatest passions? So let's see. So I'm asking God, I'm asking Source, I'm asking Universe, I am asking the divine power of love and light, devoid of my own free will, devoid of my feelings, please show my pile number 1s who choose the Crystal Visions Tarot and the black color pencil, what is their passion? What are their greatest passion? What are their greatest passion? I don't know, I feel this one. What are their greatest passion, Spirit? What are their greatest passion that they probably dreamed to turn into a career? What are their greatest passion? Is there anything else? Okay, is there anything else? No? I don't know why. I intend to pull just one card, but I feel like the spirit told me to go free, a little bit of free flow with this one. So we have Knight of Wands, 10 of Cups. I don't know why. This is not your passion, but I feel like this is trying to tell you something. We have 10 of Wands. We have the Lovers. And we have the Moon. Wow, okay. So I have a feeling that pile number 1, your passion is has something to do with creativity and spirituality, because we have once is about creativity, creative ideas, something that makes you feel so excited, like when you are engaging in this passion, you can lose the track of time because it excites you, because it brings up creative ideas within you, and it brings you happiness. With the 10 of Cups, the lover and the lovers, it's as if you were married to this passion of yours. So I don't know, this is my group of painters, graphic designers, writers, for some of you maybe even tarot readers, because we have the moon here. And the moon is like trying to find out. It's a job that requires intuition. And you know, when painters paint and writers write, it's as if there is this voice talking in their head. And I don't mean in that in a creepy way, no. But it's like they have their muse, you know. And this is their muse. And that muse is another word for intuition for me. It's like the small voice telling you when you are creating, hey, for example, if you are a tarot reader, let's do this topic. Or you suddenly get the urge to do a reading on certain topics. And then when you probably plan to do a reading on certain topic, and then your intuition suddenly, it's like you suddenly get this feeling saying, hey, why don't we do this topic instead? Because people will need to hear about it. That's the moon. That's the intuition. For some of you, this can also mean that the moon can also mean that aside from being spiritual, you are guiding people in shadow work. You are guiding people through their shadows, through their fears, through their dark past. Because people who have fear, trauma, dark past, sometimes they can feel lost, and they cannot differentiate like which people are really bad and which people are I need to put it in a different way. Sometimes people who have traumas, they don't know whether their trauma is like real danger or whether it's their own paranoia. And I don't want to go into too deep with this, but you can Google amygdala. Like amygdala is some part in your brain that stores like bad experiences and something like that. I don't know. I'm not a psychiatrist, so I may be wrong. But amygdala store bad memories in your head. So when you encounter an actually neutral event that has some elements that trigger your amygdala, you will view it as a negative event, something like that. So say if in the past you were often bullied and you couldn't defend yourself, when you grew up you become extremely defensive. When people show the slightest negative attitude towards you, even though probably they were just tired or they didn't really mean it, it's like you take it personally. So that is the PTSD, trauma and stuff. So back to your passion, you are probably interested in that. You are probably interested in doing shadow work for other people. You are interested in helping, guiding people to overcome their traumas or finding out ways to overcome their traumas. Or you can be a counselor, a spiritual teacher who learn about the mysteries of life with the moon here. learn about the mysteries of life, learn to distinguish which ones are illusions and which ones are real, and you teach people about it. You guide people through dark times. Yeah, you guide people through dark times. And you help people find their happiness, find their, for some of you, you are tarot readers focusing on love. So you help people find their true love, their soulmate. Maybe you are someone who specializes in twin flame journey, like you are a twin flame specialist. I don't know if there is any such title, but yeah, you know what I mean. And even like this doesn't have to be like totally spiritual or woo-woo or psychological. You don't have to be a shrink or a tarot reader or any kind of reader. You can inspire people. You can make people happy through your creation, through your art, through your painting, through your writing. Maybe you write novels, or maybe you create comic books that make people feel warm and fuzzy, you know? And yeah, this is like, I don't know if you have a lot of fire in your chart, but this passion sometimes consume you, that it tend to take a lot of projects, or maybe you have more than one passion. And it's like sometimes you feel like tempted to do it all. And I think that's where this King of Swords comes in. This is like an underlying energy or a warning from the universe that you need to pick your battle sometimes, or you need to be more objective. Like you cannot possibly do 10 works at once or do 10 projects at once. Even though you love them all, even though you have many passion, you can only focus on one. And I think the King of Swords wants you to select it very, very carefully. Like, say, you love to read tarot, you love to write, you love to paint, and you love graphic design. And the King of Swords is telling you to be like really looking ahead as to which of this passion that will benefit you most in the long run, not just in terms of happiness or giving you fulfillment, but also in terms of giving you monetary rewards. So yeah, so I think this King of Swords, you know, I first thought that these shadows are birds that have been killed by the King of Swords, and I feel like this King of Swords is like cutting all the things that you can put in the back burner and focus only on one or two passion that can bring you not only happiness, but also bring you a lot of monetary rewards, and something that doesn't make you feel tired. So say if you are a tarot reader and it's like you don't have enough energy to do pick a card readings or like going live and giving out free readings, then try other avenues, like post in Instagram, like post pick a card, short pick a card on Instagram, like not once, maybe twice every week, or maybe just several minutes every day you post, and then before you know it, you go viral, you know. So work smarter, not harder. This is the advice for you. Okay, so if you want to make this your career, you have to work smarter, not harder. And at the at the bottom of the deck we have the Magician and Eight of Cups. Yeah, Eight of Cups, Eight of Wands, Ace of Pentacles. You are someone who is multi-talented, and it's like you are divinely connected here with the doves and with the blackbirds. Yeah, it's like you are very intuitive with the cups here. You also have very unique and creative ideas, And look at the infinity sign. It's like you are so connected with the divine. And it's like or maybe this is saying that if you are truly connected to the divine, then you will never get tired of doing this. It's like you are always connected to the charger. A cell phone that is always connected to the charger. You will never get tired or bored. Because sometimes when you do a lot of things at once, like the magician, he can do anything, right? You can run the risk of, depleting your resources because you are too passionate and you want things to happen fast. So be careful on that. Okay, so let's see the preliminary message before we get into your reading. So we have community. This is the first card. Imrama, where are you being called to journey to? So, for some of you, this is literally this literally means your job relates to traveling, or you feel called to move, to relocate, or you feel strong connection to a certain city or country, and it inspires your work, it inspires your writing. So maybe you are always you like Paris, so you write stories that are based in Paris, and you can do it so well that people feel as if they were in Paris, something like that. But yeah, this is your calling. This is something that, like I said, you feel that you were married to this passion. But there is some sadness in these lovers, meaning that perhaps it's not easy to make money from this passion. And also, if you are a tarot reader, if you do shadow work, or maybe some of you, if you are an actor or actress, sometimes you have to play characters that are dark, and this can affect your psyche, so you have to, like, every time you finish shooting, you have to recenter and return to yourself. Because I know several actors, when they have to portray someone dark, they have like it's like it affects their mental health because they are too deep into their characters. They go too deep into their characters. We have community. So I think this is saying that you become like a mother or a guide or a counselor to people who are going through what you have gone through. You become their leader, you become their shelter. You like to serve people. And I think that one of the rewards is that when you do your passion, you will find the people who fight with you, people who feel like you understand them and they understand you. So it's a mutual symbiosis, but I think you are the one who guides them, the one who fulfill their needs. It's like you have, with the magicians here, you have everything they need. You can give them comfort to your words, to your creation. You can give them advices that they need. Yeah, it's like you love to serve. You love to serve the community. Some of you literally wants to work in community service or something. And I think through this passion, you will meet your soul tribe. Because people feel like you see them, and as a result, they also see you. You recognize each other. And this card reconsider. This is from the I forgot the name of the deck. Hang on. Okay, this is from the Crystal Ball Pocket Oracle, and I did say in the intro that I won't tell you whether you should or should not make money or pursue a career in your passion. But this is saying reconsider, and I wish I can read runes, it will make so much difference. But there is a red moon, so there is something ominous about this. I don't know why. So let's find out what rune this is. Okay, the rune is Hagalas or Hail. I don't know runes at all, so please forgive me if I misspell. It means catastrophe, crisis, radical change, acceptance, surrender, opportunity. Wow. All right. Okay. So with this reconsider, I think that indirectly answer that if you want to make you want to make a career, or you want to earn money from your passion, from this passion, this or these, like plural, okay, I'm going to say it. This is not supposed to be the main way you make money, because we will get into this later, but there are some disadvantage or perks of you doing this. Like, of course, it will make you happy. It will make you feel excited. But if you use it to make money, it's going to make you feel sick of it, because it probably won't earn much. Yeah, this passion is not the kind of thing from which you can earn stable income. Yeah, and that's why you chose this black pencil. Yeah, this passion is a bit tricky when you if you want to make a career out of it, because it may exhaust you, because you are probably too into your passion that you tend to overgive, and it's either you won't make a lot of money from it, like tarot reading. Well, you know, if you are a tarot reader on YouTube, or you know how people make money on YouTube, some people succeed, yes, but how many don't? How many channels flop? And how much you can make from YouTube ads, really? Unless you are a tarot reader who has lots and lots of customers. And it's like, I really hate saying this, because I'm a creative myself. I'm a creator, but you know, there is a reason people say there is an idiom of poor artists. I forgot the exact idiom. What is it? Something about, yeah, starving artists. I don't think that's the exact idiom I heard, but yeah, starving artists. It's like when you create painting, when you write novels, like, I don't know, but in recent days, people don't really read anymore, right? Not many people read. They prefer to watch social media. They prefer to watch Netflix, unless you're an actor, but you have to be a really, really good actor to make it to fame and fortune. So this passion of yours is a bit tricky. So yeah, you get the idea, right? I don't want to dwell too much on it, because we haven't gotten into the spread, and I have to talk for 24 minutes already. You are a giver. You are a giver. So be careful not to give too much. Okay, Spirit Guides, God's source, divine power of light, love and light. Please tell pile number 1 who choose Crystal Vision Tarot and the black color pencil, devoid of my own free will, devoid of my own feelings. Please allow me to show them objectively how much money they can make from their career, from this passion. How much they can make from this passion if they decide to do it as a career. How much they can make from this Hangman, Queen of Cups. Okay, let's set this aside. See, no pentacles. No pentacles, meaning that you will, if you want to get rich doing this career, I'm not saying that you won't get rich, but you have to be super creative. You have to, it's like, I just follow a tarot reader on YouTube, and his channel is RoboMonk and Tarot, I guess. Let's see. I'm not saying that his channel is like the biggest tarot channel out there, but yeah, RoboMonk at Art and Tarot. So he had two passions. One passion is drawing and one passion is tarot, and he combines both. So the way he read tarot cards, the way he do pick a cards is different from anybody. He doesn't pull cards, he draw them. So he is spiritual, and he asks, it's like whenever he does pick a card, he draws, he created, I cannot show how he did it, but Google RoboMonk Art and Tarot and you will know what I mean. So he create this spread with empty boxes on a program, show it on YouTube, and he upload pick a cards this way. So he upload pick a cards, and say for example we choose pile number 1, there will be spreads made of empty boxes, and he will draw images that he received from the spirit into those boxes. So he draw the tarot spread himself, not using actual cards. So that I find that very unique, and I have watched some of his videos, and it's so accurate. I mean, for me, it's accurate. It's quite accurate. So with the Hangman and with the Queen of Cups, Queen of Cups is someone who is very intuitive and someone who knows. It's like they know what people need. They know what people like. So if you want to succeed in a creative field, whether you are an actor, whether you are I don't know, scriptwriter or a novelist or painter, you have to be able to feel what people need, what will resonate with people. That's the Queen of Cups. They intuitively know what people need, what will resonate with them. And they are so in connection with the spirit, so that they can feel what the audience, what the customer needs. Say for example, Greta, I forgot, I cannot, not that I forgot, but I cannot spell her last name. The woman director who created Barbie the movie, who directed Barbie. The movie Barbie was a critical and commercial success because they address real life issues that most movies don't dare to address. Issues about women, issues about how people don't need to be great, issues about toxic masculinity, issues about how women are often demanded to be a mom, and also to be strong, and also to, it's like all the messages in the Barbie movie resonate with us in real life, and that's why the movie was so popular and was so critically acclaimed. So if you want to become successful like that, you have to know what people need. You have to know what people are thirsty for. And like the Wonka movie, recent Wonka movie, that was a feel-good movie, and I think the director is very, like, they are very astute to know what the audience need. The audience, it's like most people these days, they are tired, they are weary, and like a quote in Willy Wonka movie said, something like a good deed shines in a weary world. That's what the movie is. It's like it's like the movie feels like a hot chocolate during cold winter days. You know, it makes people feel good, feel warm and fuzzy, and feel like a kid again. So yeah, if you are a creator, you have to understand what people want, what people need. And so you have to be ready to see things from a different perspective. You know, like, I don't know, dare to create something that is out of the box. Like the Barbie movie, that was quite out of the box, and it even breaches the fourth wall, you know, by mentioning Margot Robbie in the movie. Like, yeah, Barbie is quite a revolutionary movie, very out of the box. No one has ever created something like that before, and that is what the Hangman all about. Like Odin, the Norse god Odin, he hung himself upside down in the tree of life to gain wisdom. And you can say that directors like Greta, she kind of tried to see from different angle how I can turn this into a movie that is appealing to audience, but also address real life issues. So yeah, you have to be creative, you have to be out of the box if you want to succeed in your passion. And I think because we have Imrama, what you are being called to journey to, I think if you can do this too, I think you have the ability to do this thing. You have the ability to create something that people need, that people will be thirsty for, in a very unusual way, and yet it still resonates with people. It's like, I don't know, it's almost like Jesus, you know. Jesus is a very revolutionary figure, and that's why he got, you know, he made the Pharisees really angry. Yeah, I don't know why I mentioned Jesus, but you get the idea, right? You have to be very out of the box, and you have to be like, address the issues that many people suffer from, and present it to people's awareness in a very out of the box way. And we had the this is not the main card for this question about how much money you will make, but it's like you will receive hatred, criticism, and even failures for being out of the box. It's like, it's almost like you are being a prophet. You are being a modern Jesus. You become a spiritual guide, spiritual counselor, or an artist who is rebel against the system. So this is not an easy task. So it's up to you if you want to make this as a career. Again, the consider card. So we have addressed, I think at the bottom of the deck we have Ace of Cups. So even if you don't get money from this, you will be loved by many. You remember, if you watch The Chosen, Jesus sent his disciples to teach what he has taught them. He sent them 2 by 2, and he told them to not worry about provision. They told them not to bring money, not to bring change of clothes, and that's crazy, right? But that is because Jesus wants his disciples to learn that if they do the good work, if they serve people, if they give people the healing, the comfort, the teaching that they need in their own way, it's like they will be taken care of by the Father in heaven. They probably will not become rich, but they will get a lot of love, like free food, maybe free accommodation by people who are thankful to them. They will get, it's like they will not be in need, you know. They will not have much money, but they will never be in need. Oh, devil, sorry. Sorry for the nudity. Yeah, I might need to cut that out. Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, so this can be tempting, you know, to make a career out of this, but with the Devil card, it's like, yeah, it's like you have to be careful. With the Empress though, I think you can be successful with this, but maybe it will take a while. So be careful with the devil tempting you to, I don't know, to... One tarot reader once told me that if you become a tarot reader on YouTube with the aim or with the intention to make money, then what will happen is the reverse. And that's why we have the devil here. Don't get tempted by the money, but do it because you love it. And I believe that you love this passion, that you are willing to do it even though you won't get a lot of money from it. But this Reconsider card and this King of Swords card tells you that if currently you are not rich or you are not financially very independent, then maybe don't do this first. Because this is the kind of job that will only give you fame and fortune when you don't expect the fame and fortune, if you get what I mean. Like, you have to do it out of love, for money, for fame to pour in. So you have to do it out of love first, without thinking about the money, and then the money will come later. But if now you need the money, then maybe try something else first. Okay, what is next? What are the other advantages, Spirit, if a pile number 1 decide to make this their career? What are the other advantages if they decide to make this their career? Other advantage if pile number 1 decide to... 7 of Pentacles. Yeah, exactly. You can earn money from it, but it will take a while. And I dare say 7 years before you can reap the result. Especially if you have just started. And if you ask, well, some actors rise really fast, like Timothée Chalamet. He's still very young, but he rises very fast. And some tarot readers got famous very fast. And I've been doing this for a while, but where is the result? Well, everybody has their own path and their destiny. And again, bringing up Jesus, Peter or one of his disciples said, it's like Jesus said some of the disciples will have to sacrifice their life for the word. And Peter said, what about him? Like the other disciple that Jesus loved. And Jesus said, if he will remain alive, what that has to do with you? It's like, I know it sounds cruel, but what I mean is that don't compare yourself with anybody else. because you have your own path. I'm not saying that you are going to die or go bankrupt, but yeah, if you need money right now, then maybe don't switch career too soon. Okay, do it gradually if you want. But if you do this out of love and with the King of Swords efficiency, like you only do things that you love, but like you do things, one of the things that you love from many passions that you have, but one that will give you maximum return with minimum effort. Okay, so that you will reap the harvest. But in the long run, you can, it's like this will be one of your source of income. One of your source of income, okay? Not the source of income. Two of Swords. Yeah, some of you are still thinking whether you should do this, but perfect your skill first. Focus on the journey, not the result. And if you need money, you do something else and make this like a side gig so that you can learn, you can study, and gradually this will become one of your main sources of income. Judgment, yeah, this is your soul calling, but your soul calling doesn't have to be your main career, okay? So what does pile number 1 need to sacrifice if they make this their source of income? Sorry, if they decide to make a career out of this passion, what they need to sacrifice or what they need to cut off? What is the con? What is the con? What is the con? What is the con? Okay. We have Temperance. So yeah, again, Temperance is about creativity, mixing water and fire. Two things that are impossible, but it's like, and we have the Magician again at the bottom of the deck. So you have to be like, I would say if you want to get really rich from your passion, you have to combine different passion into one. Like what I said about Robo-Monk and Tarot. Robo-Monk art and tarot. So he, instead of pulling tarot cards, he draw image he received from the spirit for each pile in his pick a card and channel the message directly. So that is very unique. So that's what so what you have to sacrifice is that you have to be patient and you have to constantly invent something new, or you have to combine different passion in order for you to get the fame and fortune, so to say. 4 of Cups, yeah, it's like you need to be patient again. It's like there will be times when you get nothing, right? Or when you get bored. Like I don't know, but sometimes, you know, if you are a writer, there will be, or a creator, there will be times when you lost your muse or you lost your inspiration, or you feel sick of doing the same thing over and over, and you need variety. Like one of my friends used to say that humans are easy to get bored. So if you want to make a career out of your passion, that means you have to do it like it becomes a job, right? It becomes a job, and one day you will get bored or sick of it. It will be different if you treat it as a hobby. So yeah, think again. All right, so what is the next question? Wait. Wow, this is almost an hour. Oh, okay, we're done. We're done. Okay, thank God. Okay, so now just I just want to pull a final message. Sorry. So I haven't used this deck for quite a while. Actually, and I'm actually having this deck up for sale because I felt like I didn't connect with it, but suddenly today I feel like I want to reconnect with it. So let's see. Maybe I won't sell it after all. So closing advice or conclusion. Can you give us conclusion for pile number 1, spirit guides, regarding this matter? Thank you. Conclusion. Whether they should make this their career or not. Conclusion, please. Thank you. I haven't used this for quite a while, so it may need some time before a card comes up. Oh, thank you. Love that you are different. I don't know why. Before I read your pile, I knew this card will come up from this deck for you. Love that you are different. Yeah, this is again the Temperance and the Magician. Temperance, Magician, Hangman. You have to be very out of the box for people to notice you, okay? So if you want to become famous, doing what you love, you have to combine, like this creature is a hybrid. I don't know if he's a rabbit or if it's a butterfly, but it makes him beautiful. So you have to find a unique way of presenting what you love, so that you will be you will stand out among your competitors. And we have at the bottom of the deck, stay strong. It's like again, patience. Remain strong even when nothing happens. And again, the Hangman. Like, you have to be willing to do a trial and error and try different things of making this passion your career before you can get a monetary gain out of it. Stay strong. For some of you, you are born in the year of the dragon, and this is the year of the dragon. So if you have been doing this for a while, if you have been doing what the universe told you to do, then maybe this is your year. Maybe you will start seeing result. Know your power. Yeah. So know what is your power and use your ability, your skill, your passion that will be more likely to generate not only satisfaction but also money. So pick your battle, so to speak. Know your power and know your fears. Know your fears. Yeah. So it's like sometimes we are passionate about something, but we are afraid of making it a career. So it's like, it's up to you. So if you need money right now, then maybe try something safer. But if the universe kind of nudge you, like, start doing this, like if you are already financially stable, hey, start doing this passion of yours. You have to overcome that fear of, oh, what if I fail? What if I cannot make it? It's like, try. You have nothing to lose, especially if you are financially stable. Okay. So one last advice. Whew. All right. 51 minutes and my battery is running low at 15%, so that's a sign for me to stop. All right, but I'm happy with this result. Yeah, with this reading. One last piece of advice for pile number 1 about should they make a career out of their passion. I feel this one assessing. Assessing means, researching the market. I said researching the market boundaries. You have to set your boundaries in order for your energy to be clear. So if you are working with people or staying or living with people who are toxic, like this will not happen. It's like it's hard for you to make this passion of yours a career. Okay, I'm just going to show this to you. Yeah, set boundaries so that so that your desire, your hobby, your love for this thing is not corrupted by people around you who look down on it or who think it's crap or something. Assess, meaning look at the situation, look at the circumstances, whether it's the right time or not, what opportunities you have. Oh God, patience. Enjoy the journey, okay? Enjoy the journey if you want to make this your passion. If you are not a patient person, then maybe reconsider making this a career. Like, do it as a side gig only, the path. So if you are patient, you will be shown the path. And with regards to how long, well, it may take years. Let me see, let me pull a Moonology oracle about timing, God, universe. But yeah, it may take years, so be patient, and one day you will get to the path. And I think this is like with the stairs here, it's like take it one step at a time and enjoy the journey so that it won't feel so long, okay? And you have to have something else as your main source of income, so that it won't feel so long. If you do this only as a hobby, because you love it and not because you want money, then it will grow faster, and before you know it, you become viral or famous or things like that. So do it step by step and enjoy every journey, okay? So just one more card for the timing. Any timing we need to know about if they make this passion their career. Your dreams need a practical plan. So that is the King of Swords. Practical plan, assess the market, look at the circumstances, know what people want, know what people need, combine different set of skills, and dare to think out of the box, okay? So make some grand plan if you want to succeed on this one, okay? So that's for you, pile number one. I hope this resonates. I hope this helps you a lot in if you have this question for a while in your mind now. And if you want to book a personal reading, you can reach me at the email down below in the description box, and you can also check out my Instagram account. I haven't posted there in a while, but I will one of these days. So yeah, thank you so much. I'll see you next time. Bye bye. Hello, pile number two. So if you are drawn to the Disney Villain Tarot, look at that, Lucifer, and or this white color pencil. This is going to be your reading on should you make a career out of your passion, or should you or can you make money or get rich from your passion. So before we get into the reading on the pros and cons, we are going to see first what your passion truly is. Like when you come into this reading, what passion you have in mind, what passion you want to make as your career, okay? And maybe we will look at some other passion as well that perhaps have been like relegated to the back seat, like passion that you have that used to be your passion but not anymore. But maybe if you pick it up, like it can probably be your career, you know, like a hidden passion. So okay, let's see, what is your passion? I'm asking God, I'm asking Source, I'm asking the divine power of love and light that create and protect the universe. Please tell pile number two who choose the white color pencil and the Disney Villain Tarot, what is their passion? What is their true passion? What is their passion, spirit guides? What is their passion? Wow, that was quick. Anything else? Anything else? to see if there is any other passion. So you have the Knight of Swords. Let's talk about this first. Look, I don't know what Disney movie is this. I never watch it, but it looks like they are a pair of troublemakers. So I don't know what your passion is, but you like to I don't know, is there a job for a troublemaker? But I think when you were at school, you are like a school clown or something. You like to make people laugh. You like to you like to not create trouble for this to in order to make other people not to make other people feel bad, what I'm trying to say is that you are not a bad person, but you are a prankster. Yeah. You are a prankster, okay? Maybe you used to be a school clown, maybe you used to be a prankster, and your passion is to do something with someone who is like you. So Knight of Swords in traditional tarot usually is a card about like this is a catapult. And Knight of Swords is usually depicted as a knight with a sword charging towards something, attacking something. So I think you have a passion or a knack, or you like to not just prank people, even though you may be a stand-up comedian. Yeah, stand-up comedian may be one of your specialty, I must say. It's like you like to joke, to make satiric jokes, okay? Because Knight of Swords is about communication, and it's about making blunt statements that is truthful, but it's also something people don't want to hear or don't like to hear. So maybe you are a cartoonist, you like to make satiric cartoons, satiric jokes, or you are a stand-up comedian, like I'm thinking Saturday Night Live, things like that. Yeah, so that's perhaps your passion. And it's like you want to do it with someone. You don't want to do it alone. It's like you want to, if you are not a prankster, if you are nothing like what I just described, then perhaps you just want to do something with someone who understands you. Or maybe you are a proponent for a cause. So let's say you are pro-LGBTQ, and you want to raise awareness, or maybe more correctly, you like to criticize people who discriminate people of color or people from different sexual orientation, minority sexual orientation. It's like you hate those discrimination, and one of your dreams is to partner up with someone to criticize the system. To criticize the system. Think of Willy Wonka, not the Gene Wilder version, the new Wonka. Like Wonka said in the movie, the only way to put a stop to greediness, because in the movie there is a little girl who was oppressed, and she said something like, "The greedy beats the needy, Mr. Wonka. That's how the world works." But Wonka said, "Then we are going to change the world." So that's you want to change the world. So any other messages on pile number 2? Choose the Disney villain deck. Sorry, I tripped all over my words. See, you got justice. you want justice. You are a proponent of justice, and I don't know how you will do it. Maybe, like I said, you can be a stand-up comedian. You can criticize the government, or you can be you can have your own show with a partner, and you interview people, and or you can have a debate show where you corner a politician, asking them difficult question. Yeah, it's like maybe you have your own TV show, media, or you can also be a YouTuber with someone who put out, not put out, but you record podcasts to raise people's awareness on things that they are asleep about, that they are sleeping on, like LGBTQ rights or feminist rights or something like that. And you want to do it with someone, but yeah, you do it for the sake of justice. See? And the Fool, it's like you are someone who values freedom of speech, and you don't like to work under anybody. You want to become a rebel. See? But not a lone wolf. Like, you want to create your own show, and you want to be able to communicate and say whatever you want or whatever you believe in, and it has to do with justice. Okay, let's see, what's this? Who? Nine of Wands. Oh, you are like, this is just confirming your passion to be the best in this field, because this is the evil queen, and she asked the mirror on the wall, who is the prettiest of them all. It's like she's very ambitious. You are a very ambitious person, and maybe that's why you are pulled to this Disney villain tarot. But yeah, you may be sort of a villain in the eyes of many people, because you are so sharp. Your tongues are so sharp. You are so blunt about the system, you know, about the corruption of the system, about the corrupt system. Maybe some of you are against institutionalized religion. You are radical. Yeah, you are radical, that's the word. But your heart is as pure as snow. And this reminds me of a sword. A sword is like a blinding white sword. So say this is I see a blackboard, and you are writing in with a white what do you call that? Not pencil. Hang on. Chalk. So this is a blackboard, and you write in bold white letters with chalk about your opinion. So wow, you can also be a lawyer, and you want to set up your own law office with a partner. But it all has to do with what you believe in. Maybe you also, if you plan to become a lawyer, you will do pro bono, maybe, for people that you really believe are not guilty. Wow, okay. So I feel pulled to pull another card from this Messenger Oracle. So this is an Oracle deck I haven't used in a while, and I'm actually having it on sale in the marketplace, but I think I will take it down because I want to reconnect with this deck, because this deck is beautiful. I don't know why at one point I didn't connect with it, and that's why I put it up for sale. But now I just want to use it, you know, because the graphics are so beautiful. Sorry if I'm a bit clumsy in shuffling, because I just got a finger injury. You see, it's a little bit swollen. So yeah, so I'm sorry if I'm a bit clumsy in shuffling. So for my pile number 2, we choose the Disney Villain Tarot. What is their passion? What is their heart's passion that they want to turn into a career or wish to turn into a career? What is it? God, universe, spirit guides. Is there any message from this deck about pile number 1's passion? See, this deck wants to connect with me. Like, I didn't feel connected to it at first after I bought, and I was so disappointed. But now I feel like I want to use it, and they vibe with me. So, wow. Make the sacrifice. Jeez. Pile number 2, you are fierce. You are, I don't want to say bloodthirsty, but yeah, you have a very sharp tongue. It's like when you hate an injustice or a corruption in the system, it's like you are going to eat those people who maintain those systems alive. You are going to eat them alive with your words. Like, I don't want to create a ruckus, but you know, I'm just going to say the initial EM. That EM who turns Twitter into X. Well, you know what people think of people like him, and I think you hate those kind of people, and you are going to eat them alive. Make the sacrifice. Wow, shit. Change is unavoidable. Alright, so this can also say that you are ready to fight tooth and nail for what you believe in. It's like with the Fool card, you don't care anymore what consequences will be, what the consequences will be. Because you know you will be able to handle it. And you are going to make tons of money from it. I don't know. We will see in the next part, okay? I don't want to say too much at this point, but change is unavoidable. So either you will be the instigator of this change, or yeah, you will be the instigator of this change, or like there is a chance that it will be a losing battle. Like if this is really you being political, being a radical, you have to face some changes. You have to be ready for some changes. It's like the battle between good and not good and evil. This world is gray, but yeah, it's the battle between dark and light. And it's like there will be times when you will lose. There will be times when you will be on top, and there will be times when you will be at the bottom. Change is unavoidable. This is like a warning to you because you are so radical. Need and necessity. What is this all about? We are talking about balance here. Love without condition. See, you have a pure spirit, but it will cause you a lot of trouble with change is unavoidable. Need and necessity though. I feel like I want to know what the guidebook has to say about this. Need and necessity. Oh, it can also be that the world needs people like you, and what your passion, your talent is needed. It's like this world needs people like you to wake some people up to some injustice. But with the necessity, it's like you have to know when to say something and when to keep quiet. That's why we have changes unavoidable on top of it. Yeah, it's like you need to say something, but is it necessary to do it now, or can you do it later? So try not to be so combative, okay? Pile number 2. If you want to make a career out of this, you can. Like, people will listen to you, but there is this balance between dark and light, between so-called good and evil, and sometimes you can screw up. So be careful if you want to make this a career, okay? Need and necessity. See, night and day exist within the very same moment, creation and destruction wear the same face. See? You can create something, but you can also screw up, okay? You only see one or the other because you are not seeing the whole. Okay, so you need to be, I think you have this one tunnel vision. I think you have like, sometimes you can be quite opinionated. You can be quite opinionated, and you are so unapologetic about it that you forget that the world is mostly a gray area. It's like you are not 100% right either. So you have to be careful if you want to make if you want to become a politician, or if you want to become a comedian, or a politician, a journalist. A journalist can also, criticize people, if you don't want to be censored, be careful. What you may see as harmful, another may believe to be good. All is based upon perception. In nature, all occurs according to need and necessity. Oh yeah, we are going to talk about this need and necessity. All is based upon perception. In nature, all occurs according to need and necessity, not right or wrong. See, that's why I was hesitant when I said good and evil, because the world is gray. Ask yourself, is there a genuine need to act? Is change necessary for your continued well-being and happiness? If the answer is yes, then act. If the answer is no, then do not. See, if you don't have to, it's like you don't have to say everything that is in your mind, okay? You don't need to make your point every single time. Know when to be silent, when to lay under the radar, and when to speak up. Like, pick your battles, okay? Pick your battles. All right, so let's go to the main reading. First of all, I want to ask the spirit guides as to whether you can create a financial stability out of this fashion. For pile number 2, who choose the Disney Villain Tarot, can they make a fortune from this passion? I just played the deck, and we have Maleficent, the High Priestess, and Maleficent is often viewed as evil, but in the new Maleficent with the Angelina Jolie one, it's like not really. So yeah, this is telling you that everybody has shadows and light. Everybody has their darkness and their light. So when you are about to criticize the system, be careful as to know when to act. Use your intuition as to when to act, when to say something, and when you have to keep quiet, because sometimes maybe your words can be used against you. Okay. Can we know God, source, divine power of light and love for pile number 2? How much fortune they can make from this? How much fortune they can make from this passion? For my pile number 2 who choose the Disney villain, I saw this card. This card was staring at me when I was about to shuffle. 2 of coins. You have to have an alternative job, because this job is like, say, if you want to create a TV show, a talk show. Yeah, that's it. A talk show. It requires a lot of effort, and you have to pitch your program to televisions, and you have to be ready to get criticized if you if you say something wrong or if you have a slip of tongue. So you need to have don't put all your eggs in one basket. Okay, we have the Empress. Oh, I think yeah, this is it. See, so if you want to make a lot of money from doing this, because your job is to like chomp on like maybe make fun of certain celebrities that you find, I don't know, that you don't like, or make fun of politicians or certain people, maybe not out of evil, you just don't like them and you just say bad things about them. If you want to do that, you have to be a charmer, not this prankster, okay? although they can be charming also. You have to be charming. Like this is the, I cannot spell her name, but this is the witch who kidnapped Rapunzel, and she gains her youth from using Rapunzel's hair, and she was able to do that because she was a charmer, and Rapunzel believed her. So if you want people to believe what you say or support you, you have to be a charmer and not so much someone with a very sharp with no modicum, no. I get the feeling that with the Nine of Swords, you it's like you are very blunt. So balance that bluntness with some charm, okay? But yeah, if you balance that charm, that bluntness with some charm, you will be the Empress. You will make money out of it. But you have to have an alternative career as well, just in case. We have the King of Wands. Yeah, you are also someone who is very creative. So you can be on television, you can create jokes, and you are very ambitious. So yeah, be careful with the Four of Swords, because if you are very ambitious, sometimes you don't look down, sometimes you feel like you are on top, but someone is lurking to you know, to make you lose your position. Whew. I want to get some another card about how much you will make of this. How much pile number 2 will make out if they decide to make this passion a career? Will they get rich from it? Yeah, this card has been staring at me as well. 6 of Cups. Yeah, if you can be a charmer, like if you smooth your bluntness a little bit and turn it into a sarcasm or something, it's like people will actually believe you. Or you may choose to be more persuasive rather than being combative or aggressive or argumentative. Don't be so argumentative if you want people to believe in you. I think you have a pure heart. Like I said, you have a pure heart. You have a strong sense of justice. But if you want people to sympathize with you and what you believe in, you have to be a charmer. And by being a charmer, I don't mean kissing ass or being fake. No, it's like you have to be smoother. I don't know how to describe it in English, but it's like even with people you don't like, you have to kind of empathize sometimes so that they will come around, you know. Like, this is about the success of your career. Like, if you can balance that bluntness with some sympathy, with some what do you call that, with some understanding. Yeah, be more understanding even to people whose opinion or whose belief you hate. Be more understanding towards them. And by understanding, I don't mean that you should agree with them, but see where they come from so that they will listen to you as well. So yeah, this is like a job of a lawyer. Yeah, lawyer, talk show, presenter, journalist, writer, comedian, stand-up comedian, Saturday Night Live, something like that. Okay. Yeah, that at the bottom of the deck. It means that that is usually a transformation. So yeah, alchemizing. So this is Hades. Hades is, yeah, you know, he is about karma, right? That is about karma. And you seek to bring karma to, like, with your words, you seek to, like, strip naked these people who you think are fake, who you think are judgmental or racist or anything. It's like you want to eat them alive, but with the death card, it's like you have to learn to alchemize that desire, that bloodthirsty desire, or that bloodthirsty pen of yours. If you're a journalist, it's like you have to alchemize it a bit, make it not so, make your criticism not so sharp. Okay. I don't know how to say it, but yeah, I think you, yeah, see, if you are willing to, like, not so single-minded, but willing to kind of see things, see other people's opinions, see that even the most evil people, the people who are, like, maybe disgusting or something, in your opinion, even they have a heart. So you have to learn to understand that, to temper your fire down a little bit. Yeah, this is the blue fire. So temper your fire down a little bit. I think you will gain a lot of job from it. So if you want to criticize someone, make it funny and make it satirical, but not too blunt. Okay, not too blunt. That's if you want the fame and fortune, and if you want the job. Okay, but yeah, this is a, I think this is a rare job, so maybe you have to be exceptional if you want to make money from it. Is there any other advantages from this job? Is there any other advantages if pile number 2 decide to do this job or this passion of theirs? Any advantages besides money, maybe? Any advantages if they decide to do this job? Any advantages if they decide to do this job? If they decide to make this passion a career? It takes a while. It takes a while. Is there any other advantages if they decide to make this a career? Is there any? Well, we have 2. Okay. The Hangman and the 7 of Swords. Yeah, the 7 of but we are talking about the advantages. So the first thing I thought when I look at the 7 of Swords is that you have to be careful, because some people may dislike you for your opinion, and that may be true, but we are talking about the advantages, right? And we have the Six of Wands at the bottom of the deck. And this is about being charming, see? So I think these two cards is telling you to be a sleuth, to be a little bit slick, you know, slick. Seven of Swords is about being slick, being sly. So if you want to, like I said, you are actually a good person. You are pure, and you probably don't like people who are pretentious, people who are fake. But if you want to criticize celebrities or people or politicians who are fake and things like that, it's like you have to be sly, and you have to this is the snake from the Jungle Book, and they can hypnotize. So you have to be hypnotizing in order to make your point, in order to score a win with the Six of Wands. You have to be able to like if you are on a presenter or a talk show, and you are interviewing a politician who is like, you know, who is like Donald Trump or something. It's like if you want them to make a fool of themselves, it's like you have to hypnotize them. You have to get them into your trap, you know. Like this is Cinderella's stepmother, and this is the letter from the prince asking for the owner of the glass slipper to come forth and marry him. And Cinderella's stepmother locked her away so that she couldn't try the glass slipper. So if you want your show to be engaging, and if you want to get your point across, it's like you have to use a tactic that your opponent, that the person you are interviewing don't expect, so that they will make a fool of themselves, so that they will show their weakness or their prejudice without you having to be aggressive about it. So if you have been blunt, and if you want a career where you criticize injustice, it's like you have to do it in a very smooth, very sly, very sleuth way, so that people will see you as a very smart, very strategic person. So instead of seeing you as a not stupid, but as a reckless rebel, they will see you as someone who knows how to fight for your cause, fight for what you believe in, but in a way that is smooth, in a way that is charming. And you will garner a lot of fans. You will be famous. Like this witch is actually a very it's like an old witch, but when she fought Merlin, she becomes this young lady. So you have to be able to trick your opponents, you know. Yeah, hypnotize. Speaking about hypnotize, this is the one that Jafar used to hypnotize Jasmine's father in Aladdin. So yeah, if you can be that kind of journalist, like, you know, like sometimes in elite magazines like Elle or GQ or things like that, the journalists say the truth, but in very artsy way, in a very elegant way. So maybe that's something you want to consider. Journalist, lawyer, talk show host, talk show presenter, politician. Yeah, as a politician, if you want to win for the sake of the people, you also have to be smart. So I remember what there was a saying in the Bible: be as pure as doves, I think, but as slick as slick as a snake. I forgot something like that. Okay. So what do you need to sacrifice? I think it's already answered very clearly here. You can be eaten by your enemies as well. This is a dangerous job, you know. Being a journalist is a dangerous job. Even if you seek to expose the truth, like sometimes tabloid rumors, tabloid reporters, some of them are garbage. Some of them seek to or get paid to find the ugly side of the celebrities, like expose their ugly side, expose their weaknesses. But the thing is that celebrities are also human, so you may want to tone that down a little bit. Okay, like even if this or that celebrity use weeds, for example, or drugs, or they are alcoholic, or they are racist, or they are, I don't know, they are anti-feminist or something. It's like if you want to uncover that ugly side of them, you have to do it in a way that makes people sympathize with you and with it's like you have to be balanced. You have to see things from the other person's perspective as well, like not excusing their behavior, not excusing what they do, but it's like be a little bit more sympathetic and be a little bit more balanced in your reporting. Okay, so not just taking this side or that side. Okay, what is the downside or the cons or the sacrifice that pile number 2 has to make if they want to make this their passion? What is the cons if they want to make this their passion? King of Swords, you have to be very strategic, and this is something that you have to learn. Because this is the Knight of Swords. Look at them. They are a pair of troublemakers. They don't even have money or elegance. Elegance, that's the word. You have to do it elegantly. If you want to be someone who criticize people, call out people for their behavior, for their beliefs, you have to do it elegantly so that people will sympathize with you, and even better, people will not portray you as the bad guy. Like you have to be sly, you have to be sleuth, just like Scar. Like Scar plots his coup very, very carefully so that he can blame it on Simba, right? For the death of Mufasa. And I know that this sounds really, really dark. But this is the Disney villain tarot, and well, that's your passion. Your passion is to become a politician. Your passion is to win people's heart, or your passion is to your passion is to get a message out there, to criticize people who are, to criticize bigotries, I don't know how to spell, sorry. To criticize racism, white supremacy, something like that. White supremacy, yeah. But yeah, you have to do it in a very elegant way so that you will gain sympathy from people, from people you seek to educate, or from people you want to defend. You will get sympathy from people you want to defend, but you will also get respect from your enemies. So you have to win on both sides. Yeah, this is the warning. This is something you cannot see. It's like sometimes you don't. Oh, and then I just see an angel and a devil. So yeah, it's like be. Did I say something about be as pure as doves and be as sly as snakes? Like that quote in the Bible. I don't have time to check on it, but you know what quote I mean? You have to combine both. Don't be reckless. Don't be naive. Don't think that you can get away by criticizing people with blunt words, but do it with strategy. Do it with strategy. like learn from your enemies. Maybe you should read Lao Tzu's The Art of War. Something like that. The Art of War. Yeah, strength. You have to be patient as well. Like moving slowly, but yeah, with strategy. Moving in how to say this? Moving with intention, but slowly, carefully. Okay. Wow. Okay. All right. So now it's time for. Oh my God! I forgot to. Okay. I forgot your oracle cards. I was supposed to read it at the beginning of the deck. At the beginning of the reading. Sorry, not at the beginning of the deck. So now I don't. Okay, now I don't know which one is your pile. Oh, I think this is your pile. Yeah, this is the oracle that I'm supposed to show you before the reading, but I guess the universe want me to do the reading this way, so they made me forget about your oracles. These are supposed to be your end message, even though these were supposed to be your starting message, but it's actually your end advice. Align your life. What is no longer in alignment with who you truly are. So yeah, I think you are torn between these. It's like you don't like the system, but in order to fight against the system, you have to operate with their rules, something like that. So sometimes you are torn. It's almost like you are an undercover agent. You are a police, but in order to catch the mafia, you have to be one of them. You have to be an undercover cop, something like that. Maybe sometimes you feel that way. You want to uncover injustice or corruption in the system, but you have to understand the system first, even though you hate it. See between worlds. This may also mean that your passion is something that you previously hate, but then it becomes your cause. So for me, I used to be a Christian, and I used to please don't kill me, okay? But I used to be an Orthodox Christian, and I used to think that LGBTQ, homosexuality is a sin. But now I realize that they are just like me. They are just like the other people. They are human, and they deserve their rights. It's not their fault that they were born that way. But that's the topic for another time. But I think, yeah, you are like Apostle Paul, you know, like he was a persecutor of Christian, but then he became a martyr. So maybe that has to do with your passion, okay? And that's why you might want to make this a career, so that you will alert people, you will wake people up, you will raise their awareness, you will make them see that the world is a world of color, a world of this diversity, not a world of what's the antonym for diversity? I don't know. It's like before you were Hitler, and then you become Martin Luther King Jr., something like that. Okay, I'm going to recommend you a song for your pile. It's EU's and EU's song, Love Wins All. And the music video is really touching. It features V Taehyung from BTS. I'm going to link it down below. So that is about fighting against the status quo and I'm not going to spoil the music video, but that is about fighting the status quo. And like, if you want to succeed against them, sometimes you have to play by their rules. Okay, so that's why we have this align your life between worlds. And a movie I will recommend is Infernal Affairs. It's the movie The Departed was adapted from. The Departed, Leonardo DiCaprio and Matt Damon, I guess. It was the movie was adapted from from Infernal Affairs, a Hong Kong movie. So I'm going to suggest you to watch that. Okay, peace. So in the end, you want to fight, but in the end, what you want is peace and harmony. So be careful not to create another war. Like, even if that war is righteous, like you you fight for the rights of some people who are marginalized, but don't make it like don't turn it into us and them. Like, you have to be able to create peace, to create a bridge. And if you are a reporter, you have to report fairly. Okay, let go. Transformation, death. We saw the death card before. So let go of your right to want to win. Okay, let go of your right to win. And let go of impatience and single-mindedness. You have to be open-minded so that you can see these different people. This one is these people who are marginalized. This is the majority. And your job, actually, your sole purpose is to bridge between the two. Wow, this, I didn't expect, I mean, this is supposed to be a career reading, but looks like this is your soul calling. So, I'm going to pull another card for you. This turns into a different reading altogether. So if you previously fight with sharp words, with argumentation, with a very confrontational way, is that right? Confrontational way? You are being asked to be more strategic and more understanding and more open to ideas from both sides. Okay. Learn the complexity of people. Like, in the end, you want everyone to be in harmony. You want to eradicate prejudice. So instead of having prejudice against people who also have prejudice against you, you bridge the two groups. This is so deep. Okay, last advice for pile number 2. Wow, that was quick. Release. 27, 7 to 9, 26, 27. Interesting. Surrender, letting go. So this is like letting go of what you think your passion is about, or letting go of your way of doing things. Yeah, I think your passion is like I said, you are a very you like to confront things head on, but now you have to learn to surrender and to learn more about what this world is made of, so that you will be able to gain fame and sympathy, and it's like it will make you more successful because people don't feel threatened by you as much. Okay, you will still retain your purity, and I think this release means that when it's time to speak, you speak, but as for the timing, surrender to the universe. So be strategic when you want to release or say your piece, or give your peace of mind to someone. Okay, and I think this can also mean pressure. So release the pressure to be right, release the pressure to be like I think you have the pressure to be, I don't know, to conform or to confront. It's like you have to choose either or. But I think with release, I think you eventually you will be free from the, yeah, and that's why we have the Two of Coins. Yeah, I think you are torn between, your passion has to do with the change of belief. So I think you have to release with the Twin Worlds and Peace. I think you have to accept the fact that actually you were not what you thought you were. So if previously, yeah, this is a new message. Oh my God, almost an hour. This is a new message. I have to say it, even though this reading is already too long, but your passion has something to do with you changing your belief from something to something else. So like I said, if before you were say a priest who was against homosexuality, and then you find out that you yourself is part of the queer community, so you feel pressured to whether to stay in your old world or whether you want to follow your true self. So yeah, I think this is this is already well beyond the career thing, but I just want you to know that you have to release your burden, and to, with the purity here, be honest with yourself. Be honest with yourself about who you want to become, and it's going to have a huge effect on your passion and your career. Okay. Alright, this is super long, but let's try to steer this back to career. Just one more card. After this, we are done. Okay, don't click off this yet. Don't click off this yet. Yeah, so there are two messages here. So one is, if you want to make this a career, you have to like be objective and see the problem from all sides before you speak up. Or this passion of yours is you having to accept that you are no longer who you are. That's why we have the align your life. So maybe you are dead set on a particular point of view or a particular career, but then you realize that that career is not true to who you really are. Like whatever that has to do with that career, the belief that you have to subscribe to in order to succeed in that career is no longer the belief that you subscribe to. So you have to change your career law. So something like, you know, if previously you were a hedonist, then you feel called to become a monk or something like that. But whatever it is, release your burden release your burden to stay as you were and accept the fact that you can change. And you are actually not changing, but you release who you truly are. Like, for example, there was a singer and he was a Christian, and he was a closet gay, but one day he admit openly that he was gay after like kind of being silent or denying it, and his fans left him, but at least he is free to becoming who he truly is, something like that, you know. I know that this has nothing to do with money, but it's like the universe wants you to pay attention to this part of your reading. They want you to be more aware about what you believe in, because it will direct your career. It will direct your career. Just one last message. When pile number 2, if they decide to do this as their career, their passion, when they can see result, if they decide to do this as their career, wow, okay. Oh, emotions are running high. So I think you are still in between worlds. So maybe the timing will depend on when you eventually be able to, when you actually be able to stand firm on what you truly believe in, you know, passion. When will pile number 2 make money from their passion? I'm taking this one. It's time to take action. So I think this has to do with the release thing. So if you were like, once you were an actor, you star in mainstream movies, but then you decide to become a politician or an LGBTQ activist, or you can still be an actor, but like you want to try something else because being an actor is no longer resonating with you. It's time to take action to try out a new career. Okay, it's like you have just gone a rebirth with this piece. It's like the new passion will give you more peace. So with regards to money, it will depend on how fast you can change your belief, leaving the belief that no longer serve you, and like be more adaptive, be more open towards the things that you don't like. And you will be surprised that actually what you thought was your passion was not really your passion, and your passion is something else. And once you take that action, then maybe you will start seeing result, but not now. Okay, a win-win outcome is forecast. So I think this is just a added confirmation that everything is going to be okay, peace. And I think this is saying that if you shift to a new career or shift into like doing things differently in your career. So if previously you criticize people, it's like you are a tabloid reporter, for example. In the past, you like to uncover people's ugly sides, and you don't like it anymore. It's like you feel like it's not resonating with who you are anymore, and you decide to shift into like high-level journalism. Then it's like if you take that action, your life will become more peaceful, and a win-win outcome is forecast, meaning that people will no longer hate you, but it's like you have you have shift your way, and now you are more open, now you are more sympathetic, now you are more understanding, instead of being being blunt and bloodthirsty. And people will like you more, and you will actually garner more sympathy and more fans. And with the Empress, I think you will gain more satisfaction, more peace, more fulfillment, emotional fulfillment, as well as more abundance, if you if you are willing to change your belief. So this is a very long reading, but I have to, it's like the universe wants me to tell you everything. So if you resonate with this reading and you want to know more specific, my email is down below for private reading. And check out my Instagram also. I haven't posted much there, but there were several picker cards, so check them out. And yeah, that's it. I hope this reading resonates, and I hope it helps. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Hey, pile number 3. So if you choose this deck, the Tarot of the Divine or the red color pencil, this is going to be your career reading on should you make your passion your career, or can you get rich, or can you make a lot of money or create financial stability from your career. Pile 2 was wild, like really wild. There were 2 messages there, and I was like kind of amazed. So I hope your pile is short and sweet and not as complicated. So okay, so let's clear the air first, because pile number 2 was kind of heavy. Okay, so let's shuffle. So first I want to know what your passion is. So God, universe, divine power of love and light, spirit guides, angels, archangels, for pile number 3, what is their passion, please? For pile number 3, what is their passion, please? The passion that they think about when they come into this reading. What is their passion? That was quick. What is their passion when they that they think about when they come into this reading? Why this puffy? Ooh. Ooh. Like it's funny, these 3 cards, they almost jumped, but they didn't. I don't know if do you have a passion to, I don't know, some of you may have passion in writing romance novels. Some of you may be matchmakers. It's like you like to see people falling in love. I hear love wins all from EU. I don't know, you are a romantic person. See? You are a romantic person. What's this? The Lovers. Okay, this is funny, but for some of you, for maybe just a small percentage of you, your passion is to become is to get married and don't want to work. It's like you want to get married to the love of your life and you don't want to work. I did a reading before, and the third I think one of the piles, for the one above the piles, the answer was that you don't want to work, you want to get married, you want to build a home, you want to build a white picket fence. But let's see. What is your passion? Pile number 3 is true passion, please. That has nothing to do with marriage, maybe. What is pile number 3's other passion? Okay, that's 1, and that's 2, and that's 3. Ow, 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 ow. Wow. What the hell? You got so many cards. I didn't plan to. Okay, let's put this to the side. 6 of Swords, 5 of Wands. Wait. Which one comes first? Knight of Swords, Judgment, Page of Wands. Holy cow. Okay. I think maybe you want to check out pile number 2. There is a similarity here. You want to lead a peaceful life? I think you actually get sick of working. I don't know, but look at the 10 of Swords, the Page of Wands, the 5 of Wands, the Strength, all these. Look at that. How many cards represent struggle? 1, 2, 3. And this one is so violent. And this one is very antagonistic, Knight of Swords. And the 6 of Swords is all about moving from rough waters to still waters. I think you just want to lead a life where you can engage in your passion without worrying about money. Is there any other messages? On pile number 1's passion, sorry, pile number 3. Wow. Okay. 4 of Cups, King of Coins, 3 of Coins, and the bottom of the deck we have the Magician. Fairy Godmother. I think previously you were in a job that is that drains your energy. It's like you are always met by office politics, maybe gossips. You have to defend yourself. And with the Judgment here, you actually have a passion to become like maybe the fairy godmother. Like you are someone who loves peace and you want to be playful. Wow. What is this 4 of Cups? You want to be playful and you want to, I think you want to eventually create your own business, because then you don't have to be under somebody else anymore, or you don't want to be competitive anymore. You want a job where you can also play. With the 3 of Coins here, see? You want a job where you can also play. And I think you want to partner with people you love. You want something fresh, something fun. Oh, where was I? Oh, I was going to clarify the 4 of Cups, please. Clarify the 4 of Cups. Clarify the 4 of Cups. What the 4 of Cups is about. Page of Cups. Yeah. Page of Wands, Page of Cups. The pages are the children's cards about children, about inner child. So maybe your passion is to quit this struggle in the job market, struggling to be the best, aspiring to be the best. You just want a career that will give you enough to live, where you can live comfortably, but you don't have to go through all these things. Well, one of the ways getting married, but I think yeah, you want a career. I think maybe you don't have a passion, or maybe you have several passions, but you want something that where you can travel, where you can have fun, but you don't have to worry about money. Yeah, getting married. I don't know. Maybe you want to get married so that you will be supported, and then you can do whatever you like. This Judgment though. What is this Judgment all about? Clarify the Judgment. Clarify the Judgment card about Kyle and Beatrice's passion. Oh, the Fool. Some of you probably want to become a romance writer. I think you want to explore your childhood passion, but because you have been through like a lot in your career and you are sick of it, all the competition, all the struggles, all the office politics and all the efforts to defend your position. Is like you are sick of it and you just want to find your true north. It's like Ariel who wants to go to the land of the humans. Ten of Swords. What is the Ten of Swords? Clarify Ten of Swords. Clarify the Ten of Swords. Eight of Swords and Page of Coins. I think you are sick of being somebody else's slave, corporate slave, always fearing what comes next. Yeah. So you want a job, or you want to get married to someone rich so that you can have fun, so that you can explore all the things that you love as a child. Yeah, like this king. He's a king, but he loves toys. It's like you want to find, some of you just want to find true love. And you just want to live comfortably so that you can explore your many passions. Alright, this is too many cards. I'm just going to ask the universe to, or let's just use this card. Because the beast is rich, right? It's like you want to marry anyone who is rich and who loves you and adore you and who will give you whatever you want. Or you want to seek that kind of environment where you don't have to work so much, but it's like you will still have money, you will still have a nice place to live, but you can do whatever you want. Oops. There, that's better. Okay, Spirit, can Can we sum that up about pile number 3's passion in just one card? Not as many, just one card. Seven of Swords. What does that mean? Let me read from the guidebook. There is a legend attached to it, so maybe something about the legend will resonate with you. Seven of Swords. Oh yeah, Seven of Swords, meaning that you don't have to work hard. It's yeah, true. It's like you are sick of all the crocodiles out there at workplace, at the job market. You are sick of people paying you peanuts or deceiving you, or you are sick of working for bosses who are like Godzillas and you just want to run away. You don't want to work. You want to do something that is the opposite of that. You just want to be left in peace. Seven of Swords is a trickster, and the coyote represent deceit in all forms, from small pranks to terrible scandals. Ooh. He's clever and manipulative, but more often than not, is caught by his own schemes and has to pay dearly for them. I don't think so. I don't think you are a trickster. You just want to... I don't know, but I hear working from home so that you don't have to face people at work. But let's see. Clarify the Seven of Swords. Yeah, see, Eight of Cups. You want to leave your workplace. See, you want to run away. This is about running away. Yeah, I think you don't want to work anymore and you just want to get married to someone rich and to someone who loves you, so that you can do whatever you please already, and done with all this workplace politics or workplace struggles. Let's see our oracle cards. So we have take a break, a life's work, not a season. Get off the treadmill. For some of you, you just need a holiday to get away, to refresh, rejuvenate, and then when you return from the holiday, it's like you will see things from a fresh lens. You have three actually, three cards from this deck. Akasha, your guidance is divinely guided. So if you feel like you need to take a break, take a break. Don't dim to fit in. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? Yeah, you are sick of becoming just like everybody else. Some of you want to work from home. Some of you want to get married. Some of you just need a holiday. Some of you just need a break from whatever you have been doing all this time. Like, it's not passion, but it's a need. See, not for you. Nope. No more of this office politics. No more of this Game of Thrones at the job, at the office. No more Game of Thrones at the workplace. And I think with the fortune cookie, you will get it. We also have from the I think fortune teller. Was it? What's this deck called? I forgot. Anyway, fortune teller cards or something like that. Get more information. I think this is saying you need to find. You are done with office job. You are done with being a corporate slave, but you don't know yet what you want exactly. So get more information, and in order to get that information, you need to take a break. You need to, for some of you, this is not even about job anymore. This is about what you want in life. Do you want to rise to a higher position with like so many responsibilities? Or do you just want a peaceful, happy life and build a family? So don't don't compare yourself to everyone around you. You have your own path. And yeah, you are not meant for this Game of Thrones thing. Alright, so how can pile number 3 earn money from their passion? Whatever passion that is. How can pile number 3 earn money from their passion? Or what passion will give them happiness and money, both? Let me change the question for your pile. Spirit guides of love and light, God, universe, and source. Please tell pile number 3, how can they make money and be happy? In what way? I will change the question just for your pile. How can they earn money and be happy at the same time? What they should do to earn money and be happy? I mean, if you don't have a suitor yet, or you don't have plans to get married, 7 of Wands. Something that, 5 of Pentacles. So I think, I think you need to work for some time before you can get a financial stability to do whatever you like. I think get more information means you have to study a new skill. Or study deeper in something that you love and make it your selling point, unique selling point. 9 of Cups. You just want to get married, aren't you? Please clarify 7 of Wands. Clarify 7 of Wands. Knight of Swords. You have a talent in communication, whatever it is. And this is the reason why you don't like to work in the office, because you are blunt. You always say what you say. And you are a very passionate person with this red here. You love adventure. Some of you love adventure. You prefer to go solo. So maybe you will find something that you like, that you will study further. Maybe you will learn to cook, and then you will open your own restaurant, something like that. What is pile number 3's hidden passion, if there is any? I'm changing the question just for you, see? No, I'm not feeling that. Ooh, the Judgment again. And the 4 of Cups. Again, getting married thing, living a domestic life. But what is their passion? Do they have a passion? The Sun. You just want to be happy. And there's nothing wrong with that. You just want to be happy. You just want to spread happiness. You will do anything that makes you proud and bring other people happiness. And building a family is one of them. Maybe you want to have kids. Some of you want to create a better life for others. And if that is the case, you must check pile number 2. Ace of Coins at the bottom of the deck. You want to do anything you like, anything. I think you have a lot of passions. Some probably you haven't discovered just yet. With Don't Seem to Fit In, I think your passion is different. You are very unique, and I think people in this who choose this pile, your passions are kind of all over the place. But don't force yourself to be like, don't compare yourself to anyone else. Like if you are a jack of all trades, for example, you can draw, you can paint, you can, I don't know, cook, but you are not the master in all of them, then combine all of them. You don't have to be a master in just one. Yeah. You are a more romantic. So maybe some of you have a future in writing romantic stories. And that's why you choose this deck. This deck is a deck based on folklore, myths, tales, children's tales. Clarify the sun. Clarify the sun. Some of you want to become a mother. Some of you want to work with children. Clarify the sun. Because the traditional sun card has a baby in it. King of Swords again. Yeah, some of you have talent in communication. Maybe you want to become a teacher. That's why we have to get more information. Three of Cups. Justice. You just want a peaceful life. Three of Cups. Maybe you want to become a socialite. You want to become a socialite. Okay, enough. Okay. Now let's get to the original question, how you will make money from this. At least you have to have one skill that you like, something that you are passionate about, and develop that one skill so that you don't have to depend on your spouse for comfort. Okay. And if you want a social high life, you have to find a passion that you truly love, that will bring you happiness, connection, so that you don't have to depend on anyone for that. You have to become independent, okay? What do I have to? How much pile number 3 will get from whatever their passion or their desire is, how much they will get. Death, 5 of coins, 4 of cups again, 5 of cups, 5 of coins, and death. I think regarding how much you will get, the thing is that sometimes we think that if we get married to a rich husband, we will be happy, but not always. And if you just want to be a housewife, to be honest, if you choose, you don't want to work anymore and just want to be a housewife, you won't be really financially independent. So if you, it's like with the death here. You have to face your fears of, let me clarify what that is. Yeah, see? You just want to get married, but then there is the devil. Please clarify that. Regarding how much money will pile number 3. Page of Swords. So this death card, the tale about this death card is this little girl thought this is some monster, but it's actually an old man. So I don't know if you are from, a lot of you are from India, but I know that in India sometimes you are expected to marry a person of your parents' choice, and with the Page of Swords and get more information and don't deem to fit in. I think with the Death card, this is like getting married is not the solution to your dream life or dream occupation. You still need to work. That's why we have the Seven of Wands. You still need to work to earn your own money and to live comfortably. And if you feel like you are not an office worker, then don't work at the office. Build your own business. That's why we have get more information. Learn, study something, study skill, study something that you love with the Sun and the Seven of Swords. I think you have a way with words and you have connection, so make use of that. Okay. What is the cons if pile number 3 follow their passion or make their passion as their career? If they make this passion as their career, what are the cons? What is the disadvantage? What they have to sacrifice? Nothing to sacrifice. So I think this is not the downside, but it's like it's telling you that if you want to get married, if you want to live a comfortable life and be happy and be free to be who you are with the Sun, you have to marry someone who is truly your soulmate. And with this being 2 men, if you are, this is for some of you, if you are B, or like if you are LGBTQ and you are a closet, it's like you won't be able to live comfortably and pursue a life of adventure and passion if you force yourself to conform to the society and marry a person you don't love or denying your sexuality. So with the Two of Cups, there is another message too. These 2 persons are very different, have very different temperaments. Let me see the tail. I forgot the tail. But yeah, the con side is that if you want to get off job, if you just want to become a wife and enjoying your life and being at home, then the cons is you have to sacrifice your freedom because you will be your husband or your wife's spouse. And yeah, basically you are not free anymore, you are not single anymore. So you have to be with someone who is your true soulmate, and it's like you both have to have similar interests and be equal. Okay, the Two of Cups is an ideal relationship that still face difficulties. Yeah, that's the sacrifice. See, you and your spouse has to adjust to each other. Gilgamesh was a tyrant until Enkidu was created for him to be his equal in every way. So maybe your husband will, or your, why did I say husband? Your spouse may be someone who is like has a dominant masculine power, and this will be a little bit difficult for you. Though their initial meeting was rocky, see, that's why we have the Five of Cups. They come to love each other very much as opposites who complete each other. So the negative, or what you have to sacrifice if you want to just become a wife or a husband and don't want to work anymore, is that, well, you have to weather the storm with your spouse. You have to learn to live, to understand your spouse, and that can take years. So with the Page of Swords, it's like find out another way if you can, unless you are willing to accept whoever will come into your life as a husband or as a wife, and you don't mind losing your freedom, your single life for this. So ask yourself that question, get more information. So what is the additional advice from the Queen of the Moon Oracle? Advice, please, for pile number 3 regarding, should they make their passion their career, or can they make money or build financial stability from their passion, whatever that passion is? Action. I think this is saying follow on what gives you joy, at this moment. If you feel like you are being called to be a housewife or something, then yeah, get married. But don't forget, don't dim to fit in. What is it? How are you dimming your life to fit in? So if, for example, you live in India and your parents want you to marry soon and not working, but it doesn't sit right with you, but you accept it because you feel like it's a lesser devil, or than working at the office, maybe, like an easy way out, then don't. Like, it doesn't have to be either or. It doesn't have to be like you have to work and with people who are bitchy and deal with office politics, or becoming a housewife. It's like there are other options, and you don't have to dim your light to be either or. With action, follow your own heart. You have a lot of unique skill and potential, and together they form your beauty. So like I said, if you have a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a jack of all trades, you have a lot of skills and passion, but you are not very good in all of them because you never practice or you never study them deeper, then it's time. So follow your heart, basically. Ask yourself, what is your passion? Is it really that? Do you really want to get married and endure the first several rocky years as you get used to each other? Or do you want to keep on working? Or do you want to be neither? I think some of you want to be neither. Can we get a time frame? No, sorry. Let me pull this card first. Final advice for pile number 3. Final advice for pile 3, please, regarding whether they should make their passion their career or their way of making money. Final advice for pile 3. Reveal your truth. I feel this. Anything else? For pile number 3, final advice. Should they make their passion their career? Okay, here the ancient ones. Ask the universe. I know that is a very simplistic answer, but embrace the masculine. These are the other cards that flip. Oh, there are so many. I'm just going to use this one. Embrace the masculine, hit your dreams, and the source of all. If you want to take a screenshot, you can build a different life. Hit your dream. See, this woman is a hybrid. So you don't have to be either a housewife or a office worker. You can be your own boss. Okay, you can be your own boss. Is there any other messages? Just one. Thank you. Need and necessity. This is the same card that came out for pile number 1. Wait, pile number 1 or 2? Need and necessity. I'm going to read it for you once again. Like, okay, I think this is saying that maybe you need a partner, but does it have to be now? Like how urgent it is, okay? Need and necessity. Night and day exist within the very same moment. Creation and destruction wear the same face. You only see one or the other because you are not seeing the whole. Yeah, this is about neither. You don't have to be either. You can be neither, okay? What you may see as harmful, another may believe to be good. All is based upon perception. In nature, all occurs according to need and necessity, not right or wrong. Ask yourself, is there a genuine need to act? Like, if you want to become a housewife, is that genuinely your desire? Or is it because you see your friends getting married one by one and you feel like, oh my God, I need to get married soon? Is change necessary for your continued well-being and happiness? If the answer is yes, then act. Ooh, action. If the answer is no, then don't. Is change necessary for your continued well-being and happiness? If the answer is yes, then act. If the answer is no, then don't. So, change your lifestyle, getting married only if you want, if you feel like it will bring you happiness. Work if only it bring you happiness. Become a business person if it will bring you the sun. Basically, follow the sun. Basically this, follow the sun. So you can see that. Basically follow the sun. Okay, when can we get a time frame on when pile number 3 can make money from their passion or from what they are happy about? Be bold and make the first move. Okay, so if you already have someone and you feel like, okay, this is my soulmate, I want to marry them, then make the first move. Or if there is something else that brings you happiness and it doesn't fit what your parents want or what the society thinks, then do it anyway. Okay? follow your happiness. These are the 3 things that you have to consider. Follow your happiness. Whatever you want to become, it has to be genuinely something that you are happy about. And if you don't know if it will make you happy, get more information. Okay, Page of Swords. Be resourceful. If you already have someone and you feel like you can withstand anything with them, okay, fine, get married. Expect powerful change. Don't let pride get in your way. Yeah, see, maybe you want to make your parents proud. That's why you stay in a job you hate, perhaps, or you want to get married with someone rich, just for the sake of ego or just for competition. Please don't. The advice is follow what makes you happy. Okay, so that's for you, pile number 3. I hope it resonates. I hope it helps. If it does, please click like, subscribe to my channel, check out the description box below if you want to book a more personalized reading with me. And yeah, check out my Instagram as well. I rarely post there, but there are some picker cards there that I didn't post in YouTube. So thank you very much. I'll see you next time. Bye.